Condensation is commonplace in today's modern world. From condensed milk to powdered eggs and potatoes, we find many familiar items are reduced, condensed, or dehydrated so they take only a fraction of their former space. Movies are reduced to small SD cards. Even the dead are cremated to a handful of ashes. In reading the lives of the kings of Israel and Judah in the Bible, we find that a life of some 30 to 70 years is eventually reduced to just one sentence. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that David his father did. Or, he did evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of Jeroboam, and in his sin wherewith he made Israel to sin. In between these two extremes we find, and he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, but not with a perfect heart. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, but not as the kings of Israel that were before him. Has it occurred to us that our lives are going to be condensed into just one sentence? What will that one sentence say? Think of all the things we have done, all our hopes, plans, all our activities, all the things we have learned, places we have gone, people we knew, goods we acquired, money we earned and spent, jobs we've held, homes we've owned, cars we've driven, children we've raised, degrees we've received, awards we've won, meals we've cooked, a whole life of activity condensed to just one sentence. Let's stop where we are right now and contemplate that sentence. What would that one sentence say? We need to remember Paul's words of warning, "For not he that commendeth himself is approved, but whom the Lord commendeth." We know what we would like to say if we could write that one sentence, condensing our whole life into just a few words, but we will not pronounce it. Jesus will reduce our life into just a dozen or so words. What will he say about us? Although he will state the verdict, we're the ones from which he will get the material to condense our entire lives into just a few words. When milk is condensed, the non-essentials are removed, and only the solid nutrients are left. When gold is refined in the fire, the dross is burned up, the gold remains. When the wheat is winnowed, it is the chaff that blows away. When God condenses our life, all the extraneous non-essentials will be removed. What will be left? Only those things that we have done for Jesus will remain. Take a life of 66 years. 22 years of sleeping will be taken off, while another 22 years of laboring for the bread that perishes generally can be discounted. We'll have spent almost 6 years eating, a good 4 or 5 years commuting to and from work, perhaps 3 solid years just reading the newspaper. We may have consumed 3 years in school, and how many years we frittered away on trifles light as air. Only God knows. So now let's take a week instead of a lifetime and condense that down into one sentence. Last week, we spent 168 hours. How did we spend that time? Would Jesus be able to say that we did that which was right with a perfect heart? That which was right, but not with a perfect heart? Or evil? Only the things that we did for God will count. What did we do with our 168 hours last week?